watching your work on YouTube. Luckily, you won't be a YouTube star. You won't be a YouTube star. Doesn't matter if the tape's in there. Nobody will ever see it. What we're doing is we're installing the rubber to the shrouds, and it is a tricky job. I've been looking at this for a couple of years. Now I've lost 2 pieces of shrouding. Oh wait, first I think you should try tap it, pinch it together. Tap the other one down once I'm holding it up. You can get to it.
Tap it in like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's amazing how it drags that staple up.
Yeah.
How's it look? Thankless.
Oh.
Oh, you know what you're supposed to do? You're supposed to put it on the edge of the metal, remember? That way the metal of the ramp. There you go. You're like a cobbler.
Yeah.
Oh, fixed it.
Is that okay?
You're doing your work, and I'm doing shock absorbers on my party barge Pontiac. Got brand new Monroe Gasmatics made in USA, and they are junk. You push down on this shock absorber. It's a big party barge car, and goes right down. So easy. Gasmatic junk. No damping capabilities, and someone's getting an invitation to the policeman's ball. Yeah, talking on the cell phone, going through a stop sign, whatever. So, that's junk. I bought some KYB shocks on Rock Auto's website, 20 bucks each plus 13 bucks shipping, so 20, 40, 60, 80, 95 bucks. And let's see if these KYBs made in Japan are any better than the junk made in USA. Gasmatics. Fellow recommended them at the Pontiac show. Fellow with a nice black 2+2. Oh, they don't seem much stiffer. Even smaller. Gas shock absorber. Huh. They're shorter. Interesting. Wow. Hopefully they're the right ones. Luckily it's not a big job to put them on. It's harder to jack up the back of the car than it is to put them on. More windows, buddy? Junk. 150 years old. See if the new ones last that long. Oh wow, this is much harder to push down. Whoa! But the question is, why are they so much shorter? Having a good time over there, putting my shroud rubbers together. Okay. Let's put these shock absorbers on. 65 Grand Prix with 8 luggers. Back ones just bolt onto the hub. Got airbags in the springs. And not too much rust here. Not too rusty. The only rust I found was this here. A little bit right there. Rot. Oops. Something just fell off. Not rusted. Differential needs to be touched up. I found a 323 posi from a safari wagon at the Pontiac show. 500 bucks, then I put a 200 4R in it. Look how much they bent that clamp to put the muffler on. This clamp is hanging way too down. That clamp should be up here. Crappy exhaust. I got a new one coming in the mail. Yep. Too low. Improperly done. I got a bill for 900 bucks for it. So I'm going to put the shock absorber on. Not rusted. No rust. Just a little bit underneath on the diffie and the suspension arms, which I'm changing. I'm putting tubular ones on the rear anti-sway bar. Big one. Specially made for the big Pontiacs. tape. Use a little pointer to get that tape started.
Okay.
So overlap that the same width as this, because the back piece that I can't find goes like that. Whoop! That came up pretty good actually, except for the corner that's the grief corner. Yeah, perfect.
It's alright.
Tedious job. Alright, where am I here? Balancing the wheels with my special balancing tool that I bought at the Tri-Power Nationals. And they got 2 weights spread apart, which is wrong, and it's still out of balance. Needs more weight. So I'm going to pop those weights off, put one of them on the back of the wheel. You don't put weights spread apart, you put it in the middle. Duh! Yeah. Crappy exhaust system, crappy shocks, improperly balanced wheels. Yeah, not in the middle. Yeah, not in the middle. Junk! We'll fix her up. Pop off those weights. Just balance. The thing was shaking at 60 miles an hour. I gotta use 2 hands for this. I'll be back in a sec. Oh yeah. Way off. Put the weights together and you put them on opposite sides of the rim. Back and front. Now I'm gonna put one on the back under the G and the O in the Goodrich. Duh. Sandblasted and powder coated. You can see the rust underneath. Pitting. Pity. Should have bought those chrome ones the guy had for sale. Chrome 15-inch rims. There we go. I put one wheel weight on the back over there and one over here on this side, and my wheel bubble is right. I wish you could see it. It's right in the middle. Perfect. Wonderful. And my man is doing his shroud staples. Everybody's busy. Look at that. Shroud staples. Not an easy job. Perfect. Stapled on, just like Jim did it 50 years ago. Need that little punch?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, the man's on the job. Some made in the USA stainless steel staples. Window channel staple. Hole 55. That's how you get her done. Gotta get her done. Got eggs. Ramp side parts. Be nice if that ramp side was back on the road now, wouldn't that be sweet? I noticed when I was taking off the lug nuts, they zinged off real easy. So I tried to tighten them, and they tightened a lot. So I've got my fancy torque wrench that I bought at a garage sale. And I adjusted it just so the wheel socket starts to turn. What do we got for torque? We've got, can't see anymore. We've got 40 foot-pounds of torque. Something tells me it should be 80 or 90. Yep. 40 foot-pounds of torque all the way around. Improperly balanced wheels. Oh yeah. Yep. Make sure you bring it to a competent garage. I'll just set this on the back of the Honda, no problem. I'll just go real easy on that paint job we had done before we parked it. Yep. Balance those tires, change those shocks. Put on some proper exhaust system that doesn't hang way down, real ugly. Like that pipe right there. Yep, we'll fix her up. We'll fix her up. Yeah, not tight. You can just hear it. They zing off. No problemo. 80, 90, 100 foot-pounds. Uh-oh. Tight. What am I doing here? There she blows. restored 8 luggers. Except someone didn't balance the tires. Now I got it all dusty. Bought the cheapies. Maybe I should have bought the expensive ones. Too late now. Alright, balancer time.